Here's the thing. Most of us think of cybersecurity as an IT problem.
But cybersecurity is actually a behavior change problem.
And your people are your first line defense.
Well, it's turning out to be one of the most important attack vectors for the bad guys to go through employees and behavior that they can exploit. Most studies, in fact, just about every study has found that over half of the root causes of security breaches in the last couple of years have been due to employee actions.
Did you know that since 2004, October has always been declared the National Cybersecurity Awareness Month? There's a huge push from the Department of Homeland Security to get all citizens in the United States, businesses and government agencies involved in making people aware that it's all our problem, to make sure that we are taking the right actions.
Changing behavior is hard. Communication and training alone won't cut it. Think about how many training classes you've been to where you've forgotten 50% or 70% of what you've learned a week later.
So we're naturally hardwired to stay in the familiar. And honestly, people aren't going to change until there's enough pain to change.
Well, how are you going to make them feel the pain?
The first way is to scare people.
Or you might want to remind them of what happened at Target and Sony and all the issues that went around that in terms of employee issues, customer issues, and trust issues.
So if someone in your company let a threat get by them, ask for permission to share that story. And then you need to get personal. So for employees, you might want to relate this to, say, identity theft. It's something that's familiar to them and they can link onto it.
Exactly. So if you want people to change behavior, you have to break it down into really small steps so they can kind of practice that muscle.
Have you ever done that exercise where you cross your hands like you normally cross them, fold them like this? Yeah, and then if you do them the other way,
It's like creepy.
It feels
weird.
really weird.
I can't even do it.